We're starting with a trend, and I hate to say even that word because there are so many different applications. Once your eyes are opened to this particular motif, you're gonna see all the possibilities, and it will work its way right into your party lives because you can add some sparkle to any summer event with, here it comes, disco balls. Once a retro groovy accessory, you knew I had to say that word, the disco ball is now considered a little more elegant, actually. So today we're taking this glittering orb from the dance floor to your next at-home party. And Celeste Whitney is our girl to inspire us today. Welcome back to the show, sister.
Always a pleasure.
This whole movement just makes me happy. Like, you cannot not look at a ball, a disco ball, and feel a vibe.
It's true. I almost have to compare it to like a balloon. You know, like not in the same, you know, it's not the same substance, but it gives the same vibe.
Yeah.
Without saying a word, you're excited.
Instant party.
Yes.
And you're here to prove, you have several examples of ways to prove that you can add this to almost any motif or existing situation.
Yeah, I tried to think of what would not go with a disco ball. Let's try that, and it still works.
Okay, so behind us would be what?
Okay, so think of like anything greenery,
yeah.
You know, whether it's like a summer party or like even a wedding.
Okay.
You know, and let's add some disco balls.
Let's add some party.
So wow, okay. So if we just add a couple, I'm just sticking them right through here.
Look at this.
Maybe. And it just, all of a sudden, it just pops with excitement, right?
And there is something light. There's a levity to this piece that does lend itself to summer.
Yeah.
Where are you getting disco balls?
So I got some big ones at Walmart. I got some smaller ones at Five Below.
Like right now, you're shopping
Literally,
them?
yeah.
Okay.
Of course, I went to Amazon. Let's see, is this adding? And the color, okay,
this is so fun.
It used to be just because you would shine the light on it and it would light up a room, which is still true, but now it's more like jewelry. Is it coming to life?
Yes, it is. And it didn't take away from the greenery
just
or the original
greenery.
like plan.
Yeah, but just simple. And then if you wanted to add your wedding color flowers or whatever, that works too. But I wanted to try to just do like just greenery.
Not to distract from the topic at hand, but what is this backdrop?
Oh, this is from IKEA. It's actually a headboard for a bed.
And you mounted
Different topped, yeah.
You're amazing.
I do this kind of stuff for parties, and I sit it on the table, and then you can just decorate.
Oh my gosh,
in one place.
Fantastic. Okay,
but yeah, totally different subject.
Okay. Back to school party.
Back to school. Okay, you wouldn't think so. I thought colorful for this one. Like, does it look good with colors? We know disco ball. I think of it as like New Year's.
Right.
You know, bright silver. But I'm like, okay, so what about colorful and little kid?
Yeah.
Okay, so
here it comes.
Okay. Like we're gonna switch out the pencil, the back of the pencil, you know, how it's silver with disco.
It's a metallic touch.
Is that so cute?
That's so cute.
And then, you know, I covered this with the same and, you know, switch the theme to that.
Right.
This would be a fun place to add like colorful disco balls.
Oh my gosh.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
I even found these really cute disco plates.
Which would totally go.
Which are so cute. So see how adding disco to even colorful and back to school and little kid.
Yes.
It's not some adult thing. It's not, like you said, groovy.
This is, did you hate that word?
No, I loved
This is
it.
sort of eye-opening, this particular example. You're so clever in how you're teaching us and showing us today. Because if you treat it like a metal.
Yes.
Like a shine piece.
Yes. It's just like you could add diamonds, but it's not even like girly. I think it would be just as cute as at a girl like baby shower as it would be a boy.
Any time of year.
You know what I mean?
Anytime.
Yes. Okay, so then I thought, what's absolutely the opposite? And I came up with neutrals.
Of bright, colorful.
Of bright, colorful, of what I would imagine disco balls to go with.
Yeah.
And I thought like tan, neutral, white.
Just your voice says it all. Boring, dull.
It's not boring.
Puts me to sleep.
It's my mother-in-law's favorite color is beige, and she loves to own it. And I think that's a darling. But like, okay, so all of a sudden, I found this. This is a frame that I thought would be cute underneath.
Okay, stop it. Look at this.
You know what I mean? And then look how cute it is. It just adds light and sparkle. And since it is mirrored balls, it kind of just reflects whatever you put it on.
It becomes a reflection
Does that make sense?
And kind of an unexpected, I'll use a word designers always use, texture.
Yes.
Sort of an unexpected texture.
And we're not, and it does kind of like if there's light, it does brighten everything and add that disco flair, but even on the most neutralist of neutral background.
It works?
It works.
Okay, so let's talk sourcing. The disco balls you say you're finding everywhere. What about items like ribbon?
Okay, so yes, you can, and if you haven't already started seeing it in the store, you're going to start.
You will now.
It will be, I dare say, with Halloween and Christmas. Okay?
It's gonna stick around.
But, so like, let's think about the DIY aspect okay, so it's not just the glass tiles, which you can find glass tiles and they can be stickers and you can stick glass tiles to anything.
Oh, like a sheet?
Yes. Like if you're looking on Pinterest or whatever, there's pictures of people that have, oh, here we go. So they've turned disco balls into spiders.
Cute.
Or, see, and sometimes they're not just a round sphere, sometimes they DIY it. So look at the pumpkin's eyes. They're disco tiles, you know? And look how fun that is.
Cactus. A regular cactus.
Yes, just covered with mirrored tiles.
Because why not? The colored is fun too.
So here, I'll show you how to color.
Oh, you can do that yourself?
Yes, so you color, and this is a fun experiment for me. So I have a couple that I already did, but let's just do one real quick. So this is alcohol-based dye.
Okay.
I have no idea the science, I didn't make it, but in my brain, this is what they use in a Sharpie.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like the liquid form, and I drip it on.
Like, don't quote me, but in my head, this is how the Sharpie
factory
out there
does it. Like, no, it's not. So you just dab it on, and then it keeps the luster and the shine. But isn't that fun? It instantly colors.
Does it rub off, or does it set?
No, it doesn't rub off. It sets really fast because in my mind, it's Sharpie.
It's drying out in front of our eyes.
It's alcohol-based, so it dries just as fast as alcohol. But then you can ombre, or you can change the colors, or you can add.
Which is what you've kind of done here, like with the pink going to the yellow. That's super fun.
Isn't that fun? So you can kind of match it to whatever you want to. And I've seen it painted. I've seen people try to, I have not myself, just try to paint the disco ball to make it look cool. And that's fun, but not like this. This keeps the luster.
Okay.
You know? Okay.
So where do we get the Sharpie ink?
Sharpie ink, I got it from Amazon.
Okay.
But I think I have seen it in like Ross.
Oh, okay.
Like back with the markers.
Arts and crafts.
So I've been loving other things. Okay, this is fabric. Okay, so see, it goes with like different colors. But you could literally sew something.
Oh yeah.
Like I've seen it sewn into a pillow, you know? Cute. This is like disco ball fabric. So it doesn't have to just be the tiles. Plus this can, you know, form better than just the tiles. Yeah. Which I'm not knocking the tiles. They are great. Yeah. But some options.
And we talked about, I'll use the word again, how it's gone from groovy to elegant. Weddings, another great application for this trend.
Yes. So many weddings. I've seen like literally everything you can think of.
Oh my gosh.
But without a disco flair.
This is so fun. The possibilities, as we've proven today, are endless to add this shine, this flair to any party motif or decor assembly. Thank you so much for showing us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Where can we get more creative spark from you?
Oh, 7 Loops on Instagram.
Okay, we'll link you over. You should be following if you aren't already, and we'll source some of these awesome disco ball inspired items for you on our website too.